Being single in your 40s is a slightly different ballgame to being in your 20s. Perhaps you've noticed that you're getting less dating app matches. Perhaps your social circle has kind of atrophied and all your friends are long coupled up. Perhaps you've just come out of a really long-term relationship and just feel a little bit rusty. Or perhaps you even feel a bit ashamed that you haven't had that much relationship experience yet and are worried about how women will judge you. Let's be real here. You're still looking good. And beyond that, whether you've had much relationship experience or not, you'll have had more life experience. You've got more clarity about who you are, more confidence, more things to say about yourself, and you're more secure in where you are in your life. All of these things are really attractive qualities to women. If you're not currently meeting the women that you want, let me give you 4 clear strategies to build and improve your dating life. Now, I bet you may have prioritized your career, you may have prioritized that previous relationship, and you may have actually lost track of a lot of your social relationships. You may not just be dating rusty, you may be socially rusty as well. That is okay, and it is incredibly common. However, how you're going to increase your chances of meeting women organically, get practice reps at having those natural social conversations, and also just make yourself more interesting when you do start dating women, is you're going to start to repopulate your social life. I want you to consciously choose 2 new things a week that you can try out. Please let go of the need for these things to be exactly you, 100% aligned with your interests, or all total hits. If you're doing research and development about how to build your social life, you will almost inevitably turn up some events which are terrible, which don't suit you at all. You'll try out some hobbies that will just be like, ugh, not for you. However, unless you consciously try to do new things, you're gonna stay stuck where you are. Prioritize doing 2 social outings per week. Make sure they're different week to week, and particularly focus on places that are built up around communities. For example, social dance like bachata and salsa, and activities like bouldering are naturally very community driven. So even if you haven't up until now done the best job of maintaining your social circle, there's a ready-made social circle there for you. Remember, better social life, more practice, you become more interesting as a person, and you have more opportunities to organically meet the women you want. When you're at these hobbies and activities, I want you to really socially engage. Turning up in a room full of 50 strangers can be intimidating to most people. How you work around this is speed at which you engage. A lot of guys that I coach are very analytical. Therefore, they will go into their mind and they will try to plan how their social conversations are going to go. This can sometimes not work very well because a social conversation is a skill. It's not a knowledge thing. It's not something you can revise and then perform like a script. Instead, you need to prioritize active practice. First of all, with my coaching clients, I teach them to do something called the triple compliment challenge. When they walk into a social venue, whether that's a bouldering social, a salsa class, a networking event, or an improv class, they immediately try to speak to 3 people within the first 5 minutes of entering the room. If you get those 3 social conversations under your belt within 5 minutes, you're going to feel a bit socially more warmed up. You're not going to wallflower and stick to the side of the room and project a lack of social confidence. You're going to engage, you're going to get on a roll, build some momentum, and then hey, if an attractive woman walks into the room, you're going to be better placed to start that conversation with her. You're not allowed to have a plan for conversations. You can have some kind of key steps that you want to get in there, but a rigid plan is usually going to hold you back. Instead, you want to focus on becoming more present. If you can become more present and less in your analytical mind and more in the moment, you will naturally be able to have better conversations with people. A great start point is simply to slow down. If you talk quickly and you're like racing through topics like travel, done, work, done, weather, done, you're gonna feel like you've immediately burnt out. Instead, speak slowly, pause, allow moments for her to respond and join in the conversation with you. If you slow down, naturally, you'll be able to pick up on things she offers you in the conversation, the mood and the vibe around you, or things that you'd like to share with her to organically build a better interaction. benefit of being at this stage in your life is you can be clearer about what you want. If you do meet a woman who ticks some items on your list, who you are attracted to, don't wait, don't hope, act. It can be really tempting to tell yourself, I'll just let this develop a few more times and then see where we are from there, or I'm gonna see, by the end of the month if she's giving me a signal. This is going to end up with you waiting on the sidelines, and then some other guy is gonna swoop in there, or you're gonna talk yourself out of it, or worst of all, become really emotionally invested in this one woman or this one opportunity without really doing some basic research to see if she's open to the same things as you. There are a lot of compelling reasons why acting clearly and directly really helps you as a guy. And look, it doesn't have to be the highest pressure thing ever. If you meet a woman you like, simply saying, it's been great talking to you, or you keep surprising me, or you're the most fun person I've spoken to this evening, followed by, let me get your number, or how about we grab a coffee sometime, sends her a clear invitation to spend some one-on-one time with you. If she likes you, she will accept that invite to one-on-one time. Worst case, she's not available or she's not that interested, you find out. This is only a problem if she was the last woman left on earth. She isn't, there's loads of women. So in fact, for you at this stage in your life, you don't want to waste time, you don't want to play this too cautiously, you want to actively seek out people who are on the same page as you. So if you're a single guy in your 40s, you actually have the potential to have your best dating life ever. I also hear from loads of single women who literally ask me, where are the single guys in their 40s hanging out? Get more visible by socially engaging, by using your conversation skills to be much more clear about who you are and what you're interested in with her. Take a few more risks at this new stage in your life and start to really enjoy dating again.